Coming to you from Handicapping Central with a recap of Travers and Pacific Classic weekend. It was August the 27th and 28th, and I headed out to the racetrack on Saturday morning. I had to play the first three races online because the Saratoga race day started at 11:30. I lost those three races, but I walked in time for the first race at Calder. My first bet, it was in the third, and I liked Mucho Mas Mucho. It's Travers Day, and much like last week, I got here just in time for the first race, doubled up the bet on Mucho Mas Macho, and as I came into the stretch...
And the only one really going on is Mucho Mas Macho. Mucho Mas Macho from the back of the pack to well out in front, and he will get the two-turn win, 5-7. Directed to pay.
Oh, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, came right back to score at Woodbine. Looked like I was off to another fine start. But the weekend was going to turn out to be forever known as Photo Finish Weekend. Let's take a look. I had run second in my second selection before I left home at Saratoga, and then I had the two wins. And then at Calder I ran 8th at 17-1. Then I came back at Arlington, I was second, and then at Woodbine I was second again. And then at Calder I was 8th as the 5-2 second choice. And then I scored at Woodbine, paid $8.20. And then in the Ballston Spa, the first of the many stakes races on the card, Aviate just didn't fire. And then at Calder it was time for the first of several two-year-old stakes. It was the Susan's Girl Stakes for filly, two-year-old fillies going 7 furlongs, and I liked Redwood Road. And as they came through the stretch, no! Photo Finish. Who won? Oh, second. Again. I finished 4th in the victory ride at Saratoga when the other closer I'd considered won and paid $16. Then at Woodbine I won, paid $7.50. And then at Arlington I liked number 1 City Train sprinting on the grass, and as they turned into the stretch,
charging on the outside is Some Like It Hot, and City Train in between horses. Riff Raff had first run for the final 16th. Between horses, City Train, and on the outside, Some Like It Hot. A three-way thriller, too close to...
Oh! Photo Finish! Who won? I did! Woo! Collected $46. That was nice. Next was the 6th at Arlington, again on the grass. I liked number 9, Babes Bridget. And as they turned into the stretch,
Babes Bridget charging on the outside. High Quality is next, and Distorted Love inside the final 16th. Pathway just the leader. Babes Bridget charging on the outside. Pathway, Babes Bridget in the thriller.
Photo Finish! Who won? No, I didn't. Second, again. At Saratoga, the 11th race marked the return of two-year-old champion Uncle Mo. He was my best bet of the day, going 7 furlongs in the Grade 1 King's Bishop Stakes. And as they turned for home, Uncle Mo surged to the lead.
Let up between horses. Uncle Mo's revving up on the outside. Flashpoint is digging down toward the rail. Then Post Silence Warrior. Dominus is in behind Uncle Mo, who's shifting in. Then Justin Phillip, and here comes Caleb Posse. Uncle Mo's in front. Justin Phillip, Caleb Posse. Can Uncle Mo hold off Caleb Posse? It's going to be a photo finish in the King's Bishop. That is too close to call.
Photo Finish! Oh! Who won? Oh, second. Again. So as I left for the day, I had several plays left at Del Mar, including the feature, the Grade 2 Del Mar Mile. In the Del Mar Mile, I went with the 3-year-old Mr. Commons. And as he turned in the lane, Mr. Commons surged to the lead. And as he came through the stretch...
And Mr. Commons up to strike the front. Caracortado, Calamenco, and Champ Pegasus. They come for home. Mr. Commons on the inside. Victory lead outside. Caracortado. victory. Mr. Cummins, Cara Cortado.
Oh, photo finish. Who won? Oh, second again. Oh, I ended the day with 10 seconds. 4 of them photo finishes. Unbelievable. Well, there was no racing on Sunday at Saratoga because of Hurricane Irene, but today was Pacific Classic Day out at Del Mar. At Del Mar, I only had 4 selections on the day, and as I opened up the computer to watch the replays, the first race I watched was the 3rd race. It was the Grade 2 Del Mar Handicap. They were going 1 mile and 3/8 on the turf. Bourbon Bay, just the class of the field. He was everybody's best bet. As they turned for home, Bourbon Bay sweeping to the lead.
Stride on the inside, Celtic New Year. Bourbon Bay, Celtic New Year. Imponente Purse flying on the inside. Bourbon Bay, Celtic New Year. Imponente Purse.
Oh, photo finish! Are you kidding me? Who won? Oh, second again. In the 5th race, it was the Grade 1 Pat O'Brien. And again, I went with the 3-year-old, the Factor, to upset the Elders. I like the Factor because he had a chance to ship out and run in the King's Bishop against Uncle Mo against strictly 3-year-olds, but instead, trainer Bob Baffert kept it at home to run against older, and my personal best bet on the Breeders' Cup, Smiling Tiger. I don't think Smiling Tiger is going to win today, but I like the Factor, and as they turn for home,
Smiling Tiger on the outside, the Factor at the rail. 3 back to Camp Victory, Crown of Thorns. Homeward bound now, the Factor takes the advantage. Smiling Tiger's battling. Camp Victory, Crown of Thorns coming home gamely on the outside. The Factor's holding on. The Factor, Smiling Tiger, Camp Victory on the outside, and Crown of Thorns. The Factor will win it. And the Factor,
oh, no photo finish. I win! Woohoo! And then it was time for the 9th race, the Grade 1 Pacific Classic. Everybody's given up on Twirling Candy except for his trainer and this handicapper. I just think he's talented, and for one reason or another, he just can't seem to win at 1 1/4 miles. Today, I think it was a softer field. He was my bet. And as they turned for home, here came Twirling Candy.
on the outside. These 3 have now pulled clear from the rest. Setsuko fourth, top of the lane. Twirling Candy in the center. Acclamation Red Cap. Game on, do the short big stride. He's not finding me coming down to 2. Acclamation and Twirling Candy on the outside. Twirling Candy under a perfect hand ride. Acclamation's battling on. Acclamation, Twirling Candy.
Oh, photo finish. Who won? Oh, second again. The weekend of the photo finishes. Can you believe how many photo finishes? Wow. Next weekend we'll come back. It's closing weekend at Saratoga, Labor Day weekend. It's also the start of college football. So the racing season shifts into championship gear as we head down the road to the Breeders' Cup in Louisville, Kentucky at historic Churchill Downs, where again we will be there.